record. Yes, this is Buried Phoenix. This is not Buried Phoenix. The Grixis Phoenix deck has Buried Alive, though. Damn, I rebooted my stream and I forgot to hit the record button. 2 matches lost to Eternity, but hopefully the other 3 will get captured. Misery? Someday I'll visit Scotland and say hi to Stephen Murray. Missouri Misery. Interesting. Oh, opponent re-queued into us. Alright, keep. Do you think they're playing Sneak and Show now? Signs point to no. Alright, I'm gonna lead with Thoughtseize, I think. You can daze. Alright. Ponder, Preordain. Well, I guess I just take Preordain. Ponder's better if they had fetches. I mean, we do have a chance. I don't think we actually have a... Well, I guess Thing of the Ice is pretty good versus them. Depends if it blind flips. What's up, Nucleosynth? I've always wondered what a Nucleosynth represents. I think I just want to defend my Thing in the Ice, actually, because it undoes all of the Pyromancer work eventually. Opponent's very unlucky. Yeah, Steve and I go way back. Which is weird, because we didn't meet until, like, GP Seattle. Actually, maybe I met Steven at GP Paris 2011. I can't remember. I don't remember if he went to that event or not, is what I'm saying. Actually, just have no recollection right now. Thing in the Ice vs. Young Pyromancer. A battle of legacy stalwarts. Who do you think is favored in this battle of David vs. Goliath? Steven does like Living End. You got that right. Alright. Make G. Don't think I'm gonna make G. Oh, actually I might. I guess actually I am supposed to make G this time. Alright. If Niagara were this weekend, what would I play? I don't know. Probably Blue-White Miracle. Well, it's like a 17 mana source deck because we have 4 land grant, right? I should have actually considered forcing that. Alright, you all ready for this sickness? I'm going to hold priority and force my own land grant. Yeah. Spanky, I think this is the best equity play for me. Yeah. You think I was supposed to force the PZ? I guess, yeah. This is gonna be a problem. Yeah, you're probably right. How am I ever gonna beat this Pyromancer? Okay. Yeah. Scotty! You were right. I feel like I'm dead now. Alright, alright, we got a shot. Don't think I want the land. I do think I want the therapy. And I should therapy Delver of Secrets. So I don't think I want the Inquisition. I probably want to Volcanic Therapy Delver, right? Oh, my Volcanic's gone. Ooh. Hey, y'all think I should therapy Delver? That's interesting. I guess I get a C with this. No, I'm not going to keep Inquisition. I'm looking for Phoenixes. I'm going to lead with Therapy on Delver to play around Daze. If they Daze my Scour, I don't really care. What is in their hand? 2 Delvers and nothing else I know. Alright, there's the Daze, and there's the Angler. I don't know about Wasteland. They've already used the Wasteland. So they've Daze Angler. This sort of sucks, because now I can't really Thought Scour this turn. Right? Guess I could just say go. Well, I guess I could attack. Guess I'm supposed to attack, yeah. I'm gonna attack. They probably chump, but that's fine. Yeah, I think attacking is good. Because note, Pyromancer plus Angler is only 7 damage, and my creature is a 7/8. So by removing the token this turn, it removes a clean triple block from the turn from next turn. Rather. I think this turn I'm gonna lead with Scour myself off island. Well, that would be difficult considering a queen is worth 9 points, not 7. Alright. Scotty, they made the play you described. That's probably good. Cashing in a Daze for creatures. Huh. Could they have done that in another order? Lead with Pyro, Daze your Pyro, then play Angler? Oh no, it's the same thing, right? Alright. Got to do stuff. Guess that's something. Yeah, I think Force is not good in Phoenix decks. Generally speaking. That's what it feels like anyways. Right. Yeah, Force plus discard is too much, I think. There's a lot of things I don't like about this deck, but there are some good points. I think I remember Todd had a deep analysis, and I think that makes a lot of sense after having played these games now. That's a yikes. That's a Pog champ for our opponent. Yeah, like deep analysis, right? When did everyone start saying yikes? When we all became old like you, Scott. I feel like I'm dead. One, two, three. 9 attackers have 1 blocker. And my top card's Force of Will. Alright, this is not going great. What did I do last time? Nucleus Synth. I think this deck is worse than Grixis after having played 6 games with it. I don't think I'm gonna board Trophy. To be honest, I don't really understand those cards either. When's Modern? Not today. Ben Gell's 212. Next Monday, probably. Yeah, I'm just concluding I don't understand this deck. It just seems so, like... I don't even know what the right word is. Alright. I'll submit. No, because I think what happens is your lands get wastelanded a lot, so you don't have a lot of time to do that. Alright. So... do I pretend they're not going to force my land grant? The problem is, if they see I need the land, then they'll 100% force it. I think this is a keep, but this also, like, shows you why this deck is a little bit unstable. I don't think that many, yeah. Turn 2 flap flap. Jarvis Flap is a nice one. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! Yo, Ross, are you going to some Modern tournament this weekend? What is that? Is that a bird emoji, Nucleus Synth? It is. SCG King of Prussia. Well, have fun with that. I'll be in lovely Florida, sweating my face off, attempting to requalify for Mythic Championships. I am coming to Tampa. Nice. I did not get dazed. I'm going to ponder looking for a land. Alright, well, I'm not allowed to shuffle away the land. Like, ever. I'm just gonna jam. No! I need that land! So much for flap, flap, flap. Alright. I guess I'm gonna get blue, black. Actually, maybe I'm supposed to get blue or red. Tenacious 10x, thanks for the follow. Well, I have an STD. This is not the one you donated for, right? You donated for the second one? I think I'm supposed to get it Volcanic. Yeah. I think this is correct. Now I'm just giving up all my agency and playing around Surgical, but that's okay. What's up, Al? You know, Magilton used to go by Al. Then people started calling him Magilton instead, so you're in good company. Didn't I shuffle first? Well, I guess the land is good, but this is not really where I want to be. Entomb for a Dakmar salvage is a funny play that I suppose could happen. So my opponent's brainstorming. I hope they don't hit Surgical. Right, that's a good sign. There are no green cards left in my deck, so I'm just going to get Underground Sea, I think. I mean, there are green cards, but whatever. Like, fuck those. This is such a juicy Daze target is the other problem. Well, Ross, did you know if you have no lands in your hand, you can play Land Grant for free without green mana? Nope, never knew it. Never knew it, Ross. Come on. Why they know let us flap flap? Well, I'm sure you have a good understanding of why they're not letting us do that. I'm actually going to make green blue here. I was playing around Daze. This is interesting. Okay. I'll make blue, black. No! My God! Why? I'm saving the spell for next turn. The Daze got us, but what am I going to do? Not pay for Daze? Lawrence, this is what happens when people give you money. Alright, come on, something good! Alright, yes. Alright. If they have Surgical, they have it. I don't think they have it, because it doesn't make any fucking sense for them to have it. I guess I could still name it, whatever. It's basically impossible for them to have it, right? I don't really like this deck. I think it's much worse than Grixis Phoenix. But we're eventually going to win this game. Possibly even this turn. I don't think Phoenix has a long way to go. I just think this version is not great. I don't really understand this version, is my actual takeaway, I think. Like, can someone explain why this is better than Grixis Phoenix? Rite of the Valkyries. No, I'm not gonna change shit. Alright. Don't think I want a careful study. I do get... I bottomed, right? Alright. Whatever. You can counter this if you want. I got so many of those. MC me. I'm not a mythic champion. You know what, Ross? I've decided that you're a valuable member of this stream. I knight thee, Sir Ross. You're leaving? You're not allowed to leave, Ross! You're not allowed to leave! You should do laundry? A likely story, Ross. Likely story. Well, orange juice is pretty awful. With, they didn't play their Delver? I don't understand what's going on. I'm just going to take their threat. Well, Lawrence, I think you're in the wrong, so... Need a land real bad. That's not a land. So screwed. I don't know what's going on. This is kind of... My opponent's not doing anything, and I think I'm easily going to lose, so... Alright. I can't even get a black source with this. That's what I basically did. Didn't I want to put back both non-entomb spells? Upkeep, Brainstorm those away. You mean Scour? I don't understand. Yeah, that might have been better. That is correct. In case, what do I do now? Probably get a goddamn Trop and play it. Do I even want to study here, even if I had my hand? Carlos Jones, I happen to agree with you. I think I'm actually going to say go and see what happens. Well, I'm not getting killed, which is good. Goddamn Bayou being dead is costing me so much. Gonna continue to say go. If nothing's happening, I don't actually need to do anything. Oh, well, that's something. Yeah, I think we fight. Yo, Kanoxai! 7-month sub! Let's get the claps! Well, Lawrence, you might not want to take your cues from this person because I think they've played not great. Jarvis claps for Kanoxai, and there will be a chest later. I don't think it's our best card in the matchup, especially post-board, because of Pyroblast. I'm not sure this card's like actually any good, but... So the hand is Force Bolt. Okay. I got the Trop first because I did not want to potentially mill both of my targets left for Thingamajig. You know, the thing. This is hard now. Yeah, I think I'm going to Entomb for Ghast now. Actually, I guess I could wait until my next turn because I could actually just buy it back through the Spell Bomb. The real reason to main phase that Entomb is... Okay, there's a Pyroblast. The real reason to main phase Entomb is that we know they can't counter it. Their hand's now Force, Bolt, Pyroblast. This is hard. Don't like it. Gotten another one first. My only blue black source left would have to be off the fetch, right? This is hard. I think it's hard because, yeah, the Bayou being dead forever has kind of cost us. I guess I'm just going to say go. I think one cool thing about this deck that the other deck doesn't have is that you can Entomb for Therapy. Well, yo, so easy. I'm fulfilling the part where someone gave me money to play this deck. That is my honest answer. Ooh, I finally drew something good. Yo, Boss Krenko, thank you for the follow. Oh, whoops. That was supposed to Thoughtseize first. Yours has no blue, but at least your deck can actually, like, win. Yeah, there's a spell bomb, otherwise things would have looked out different, I think. I think I'm still gonna wait on this Thoughtseize. Seems better. Okay, well, we can do something. Question is what we want to do. Let's see, I'm losing the race pretty hard, but that's fine. Don't think I want the land grant. Do I entomb for another Bloodghast is the question. Doesn't seem great. Because it forces out the spell bomb, but... So I can tack them to 15. Alright, I guess I'm going to. But... doesn't really seem all that exciting. Yeah, the way this deck is constructed, it just feels underpowered, you know? I think I'm just going to force them to use it. If they want to use it, that's fine. Oh yeah, Greg Hatch's deck was a pile of stuff. Would like to note, if they have 2 bolts, I'm dead. If they were going to spell Mombi EOT, it feels like they should have denied the 2-1, but maybe I'm just dead to 2 bolts anyways. How would I ever hit the bolt there? That doesn't make any sense. Alright. Okay. Well, I still have at least one more match with this deck. I don't know. I think... Ooh, we're playing against Depths? Might be playing against Depths. Alright, I guess I'll keep, but this is not like the most insane hand or whatever. I don't think that's actually an out. I feel like my out was like assembling Bloodghast and then hardcasting Phoenixes. Because sometimes people lose games of Magic, is my suspicion. Is this Ant? So it looks like Ant. I'm gonna take Brainstorm. My hand's actually good versus Ant, which is nice. Guess. Ponder or Thoughtseize? Probably Thoughtseize, yeah. And they used a Delta, so their hand is one unknown. My hand sucks, so that's fine. I guess it's not really fine, but it is what it is. I am goblin proof, but my suspicion is that list doesn't have main deck goblins. Do I therapy ponder or do I play thing? Feels like I should therapy the ponder because the thing is not even going to be a clock that fast, right? Well, I guess could cantrip, land grant, therapy. I just feel like playing the thing doesn't do anything this turn. I'm gonna therapy ponder actually. Overrode most of you. Yo, Balrog, thanks for the follow. Infernal Tutor, eh? Okay, that's gonna be their hand. Let's see. What is the worst case scenario? They'll have another land. So 3, 4, 5. They have another ritual. 3, 5, 7, down to 5 Adnos. I guess they could have lead, but if they drew lead that turn, they probably just play it. So I'm assuming it's a ritual. But in either case, if they draw one of those mana sources, they can just Adnos. So I'm supposed to therapy the tutor. I do. I think next turn I will, especially if I draw land. Oh no. That was good. Brainstorm was good right there. Now I have to guess. I think I might actually run the randomize my guess because it's 50-50. So an idea in game theory is what level do you think your opponent's on and why? Or you can just randomize your strategy depending on looking at the clock. Suppose you were in a casino, you could just look at a clock and see if the ending digit was even or odd and basically mix your strategy that way. So I'm going to name Dark Ritual based on that. Well, we were going to miss anyways. That sucks. I feel like they should actually take Entomb, because if I draw a fetch, I can... interesting. Well, so their top two cards... well, one of the cards is either... Yo, XJ Cloud, thank you for the follow. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. This is the exact list from the open. Yes, Memory's Journey can target any cards, I believe. What should I therapy? Do you think they kept the tutor or the ritual first? Probably the tutor first, right? Actually, probably the ritual first. I'm gonna name Darkrit. So they probably put the Darkrit on top first. Oh, I could consider waiting because it's not that easy for them to get hellbent. Because they'll have 3... Yeah, I actually can just wait. That's actually much better, you're right. If Preordain hits LED, then I die, but... Otherwise I get to strip most of their hand. And I think it does need to be an LED because they have to cast that Duress or get rid of it somehow. I think you are correct there. Of course you're correct there. You play so much Storm. Brainstorm plus Nuts is always a possibility. Oh, they topped? That's not good. Does that mean I'm dead? Okay, I guess not. Alright, so I attack first, Flashback Therapy, play my fetch, Flashback Therapy again. This is kind of a cool little interaction, I guess. Past in Flames. What happens next turn? So I have to therapy the Darkrit as well, right? If they have Cabal Rid off the top, good beats. I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, so I'm cracking Fetch AOT to bring back my gas because it doesn't have haste inherently. Get a Volcanic. Game 1 versus Ad Nauseam Tendrils. Ooh, that was nice. Let's see. I don't really have many green cards left. I can Entomb for another Cabal Therapy, which is kind of interesting. Could Manamorphose into Brainstorm. I'm showing 10 damage, which is probably not enough. No, I can't put them to 1 because it bounces the Ghast, right? So I actually think Well, so slight problem. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. My Bloodghast is gonna be bounced, but that's okay. Yeah, I can cast the Ghast. It doesn't have haste, that's the problem, yes. I'm going to Manamorphose for BB, return to my hand, cast Entomb for Therapy, then for Past in Flames. Cabal Ritual. Was I dead last turn? 5. They go down to 2. Wasn't I just dead last turn? They were Short Storm. Okay. Alright, I would trust Cliffy to understand that. I didn't actually do the math. Yeah, they're basically forced to go this turn because they're dead to Thing in the Ice. So we'll see what happens now. Well, they can get Hellbent, right? Cabal. Past. Oh, they should have cast Arrest last turn. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. They could have done some things. They could have ad-naused from 13. I suppose they could have done that. I'm not sure that's actually good. Well, they drew Swamp. Yeah, non-deterministic kills kind of suck, though. Did they play a land last turn? Yo, Phyrexian Viewbot, thanks for the follow. That's a great username, Phyrexian Viewbot. By the way, I'm not sure if I said XJ Cloud, thank you for the follow. I thought I hit F6. I can clearly F6 here. I have no cards in hand, no graveyard active things. Oh, dude, Cliff, what am I doing? I knight the Sir Clifford. Mooj, thanks for the follow, friend. Yeah. What's your favorite knight, Cliffy? There's the LED. I believe I die now. Yeah, the juice was good. Oh man, they might have punted it actually. If they didn't find something they... Oh man. Were they supposed to tutor for the tendrils first? I mean, now I'm just super dead, but... Yeah, Jethro Monk, that's what I was thinking. But it's okay. I think you were supposed to cast the tutor before the cantrip, but I'm not a storm expert. Am I supposed to do this and this? Okay. I think I'm actually gonna grudge. I don't want to dilute my engine too much, but this is not miracles, right? Okay. Alfred, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I know. That's why I was thinking about doing it. I might do it. I haven't decided. My AKs are whatever Mana Traders gives me, hashtag sponsored. I don't actually own any MTGO cards anymore because I sold out right after Pro Tour Guilds of Ravnica. Because I was afraid the market was going to crash. And yeah, I think they are technically different, but the art is the same. It's just the expansion symbol on this one's slightly different. There's also like a display bug on MTGO that like even copies of the same card look slightly different. Yes, that's a known bug. It's been there for basically years, I think. Do I want surgical or not, Cliffy? Yeah, I don't think I want the AK. Do I want Thing in the Ice? Well, we have 3 counters, but like, look at our blue count. Matt, this deck is kind of meh. I'm 1-2, and I'm down a game versus Ant. Pretty short of actual threats, so I can't cut these. Right? Yeah. I guess I would actually wager and say that this deck is probably worse than the modern deck. Oh, also I nearly timed out, so I'm going to click submit. I almost timed out right there, I think. I'm not sure if it went through. Guess this is fine. Well, actually, no. This hand's actually pretty terrible. Alright, it went through. Yes, why make 1 Phoenix when you can make 3 is exactly what I think. Memories Journey? Cliffy, I don't even guaranteed, right? Oh, land grant. Okay. Cliffy, how do I cast Manamorphose with Underground Sea Island Swamp? I think this specific version doesn't do anything that well. I think the Grixis version is actually quite good. This is a yikes. I guess I'm supposed to keep this one, but... I'm not sure it's actually sweet tech. I think it's just like kind of whatever. Alright. Just gonna say go. One thing casting Careful Study when I don't have anything to discard is actually good. Now I'm gonna cast it. Because my hand sucks. This is actually good, I think. Like, I can make Phoenix next turn. I can ponder Land Grant Entomb. Guess that's not that exciting. If they Surgical Phoenix, so be it. I'm not going to worry about that. I actually am just not going to worry about it. Then I'm just going to hide the Land Grant and Entomb. What's up, Sai? Sai, do you want me to open a chest for you? Oh, so is it okay if I call you Sai, Master Thopterus? You 951 a GP. Wait, that was kind of nice. Wow, look at that trash talk go, Eddie. Look at it go. This is the nuts or something, I guess. Cyrus 9501 and Gil. Love y'all. Hey, Cliffy, we're 1-2. We're not 0-3. We're 1-2. Also, we're down a game, so we could always still die the next game. Then in game 3. So don't get your hopes up. No! Clearly not forcing a duress, because I don't think that makes any sense. If I die, I die. Although, like... It would be sick if they knew they had ad nauseum on top of their deck. They chose to shuffle? Alright. Nice. Alright. So Memory's Journey sort of covers Past in Flames, I think. Later, Sai. Memory's Journey covers Past in Flames, and we basically have Ad Naus covered. I don't even know what I'm going to journey. Just probably, like, wait to see what happens. By the way, would like to shout out Mana Traders and Cardboard Live for sponsoring this stream. You can use the link that was just posted in the chat. And Cardboard Live is a great extension that you can use on the left-hand side of your screen to take a look at the deck. They're also on the SCG Tour. And they were used at LA, GPLA. Whoa, Nefkano, brutal. That's brutal. Well, I guess they could add Nas. It just doesn't seem like it accomplishes much. Okay. I don't think my opponent read Memory's Journey either. Target player. Target that card. Target that card. Target that card. Oh, clearly didn't draft start. Yeah, my favorite deck was Spider Spawning, Memory's Journey, Runic Repetition. Mooge. Do you remember that? I'm guessing you remember that. I guess I don't change anything. Yeah, looping cover-ups is the same. I also played Gaia's Blessing, Mystical Teachings, and Time Zero Block Constructed, which was also nice. This hand's pretty good. I'm not going to mulligan, obviously. I guess... Yeah, well, Travel Prep, everyone knew that was the best deck for a while. Okay, nice. Just gonna Inquisition. Woofing Mystic Retrieval. Sounds like you, Matt. Do I take Tutor or Ponder here, Cliffy? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I was making sure. See, Matt, the real question for everyone here is, am I going to win a second match with this deck? That is the real question here. And, you know, the answer is who can say, really. So I guess I just force the ledge, or force the Tutor, right? Is there any way I don't force the Tutor here? They could just get empty and bone me, right? Yeah. So I guess I pitch Brainstorm. Brainstorm's my worst blue card. Guess I'll Ponder. Interesting. Do I want that thing in the ice? Or do I just want all three? And just skip a turn of doing nothing because I'm like basically insulated? I think I do. I think that seems right to me. Well, I should draw the Delta first if I'm going to do that, right? I guess it didn't matter. Drawing the Delta, well, drawing the other two cards is kind of bad as well. I see your point, Alan. Well, thing is not good, but it's a blue card is the only thing, right? Pun intended. Alright. I'm gonna decide based on what happens this turn. How about now, Cliffy? Kind of feel like I should shuffle now. Next turn I can just make a Phoenix and a Ghast. How do I do that? I need a cantrip, right? Guess I'm gonna get Volcanic because I might want to cast Phoenix later. Slightly awkward if I draw another black card. Actually, getting that land wasn't even good, but whatever. I just realized the actual problem with getting that land. That sidebar is wrong. Yeah, my opponent has no cards. I think I just land grant and cast Phoenix. Probably. Yep, Snarethopter in. Doesn't take many 5-balls into the game. Reporting for duty indeed. So I could actually Entomb therapy. I guess I could just therapy first and decide what to do. I will name Dark Ritual. Yeah, casting Phoenix is great. Past in Flames, eh? I guess I attack, flashback on Ghast. Oh, Entomb for Surprise Journey? Or do I flashback for a Phoenix? Yeah, that's probably better. It's a 2-turn clock if I draw a land. Right? You think the journey is unbeatable? If the journey is unbeatable, I should just leave it in play. Yeah, we journeyed our opponent out last turn. Not last turn, last time. Let's see, what's the art on this card? I've never really understood the art on this card. There's like a cloud around the person. Is that like a train? I don't really know. The art on this card does not make any sense. Did my response not go through? It did not. Weird. Okay, well, maybe Tom will show up in the chat. All right, we're 2-2. I played against the same blue-red Delver opponent twice, went 1-1, and I lost to 4-color Loam and beat Ant in 3. Which is not great. This looks like a cape. Alright, so I guess I'm just going to Entomb EOT. I don't know. Kind of think this deck is just more cute and less powerful than the other one I was playing for a while. So it looks like we're playing against Shadow. I guess it might not be Shadow, but it seems awfully like it right now. Oh. Gonna force his breakthrough. What do I pitch? Probably Brainstorm. Yeah, I'm gonna pitch Careful Study. I was thinking about it for a while. Just imagine if I was entombing for like Gristlebrand. I don't think I wait. I feel like I'm just going to need to cast like... I guess it's hard for me to cast 3 spells next turn. Well, this deck doesn't play Force normally. I think I'm just going to untap, actually. So I can... Entomb Bloodghast? You think Small Ball is going to win? Well, I still have that option, right? And it's basically exactly the same. This seems really, really hard. How to contribute then by saying you have no idea. Alright. I'm going to... I could just lead on Brainstorm. I think I might do that. I will do that and see what happens. This is like a tiny bit greedy, but I think I have to be greedy to win. This is actually kind of a good one, right? Like, all things considering. Question is, what do I put back? What's up, Fine Gersh? Another problem with this, now that I've thought about it, is do I have to force a draw spell next turn? Therapy Morphos? Shouldn't I keep the Morphos over the Entomb? I'm gonna ship these two. Yeah. So I have to get Bayou off of this, ironically. Yeah. I think the Entomb is just bad now. I don't think I'm going to foul this turn. I hope to not have to foul this turn. Oh, nice. Their hand is not great. I'm going to take looting. Perfect. Now I can just force the other one. Do I play the second one so I can one-shot my opponent, probably? What do you think? I feel like I'm supposed to play the second one. You don't think so? So if I'm not going to do that, should I just main phase Manamorphose to get more information? Yeah, okay. Then I should Manamorphose now, making blue-black. Blue-blue. I guess I'm more likely to cycle into cantrips, right? Well, it's not even that greedy. I think it's just the correct play, actually. No, I think blue-black is better. Right. Well, didn't matter either way, I guess. Now I was punished. Alright. Alright, you win, Alan. That was a yikes. I mean, they're definitely a keep, but now I'm punished for this voting black. But so let me explain why I made blue-blue or blue-black. If I cantripped into an Entomb, I could make a Phoenix, but maybe that didn't even matter, so I was supposed to make blue-blue. In any case, I'm going to put them on top like so. And do I want to play a second thing? I feel like now I actually should. If I play the second thing, what would be the reason to do so? I can probably flip the second if I need. You can't think of one? If you can't think of one, I'm probably not supposed to do it. Yeah, it's good if I brainstorm into Manamorphose. Alright, now I've actually come up with a reason. There's a chance they can overload the board by activating Cephalid Coliseum this turn. So I actually was supposed to play it last turn. Alright. Yeah, like now I could just lose to them not even casting a spell, really. Land Grant's actually pretty good here. I think this is opposite of greed. I think what's going to happen is they'll be able to therapy me next turn. Cliffy, after they dredge, they can activate Coliseum, assuming they have another land in their hand. Right? Because they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 cards in graveyard. So I think this play actually makes a lot of sense, in my opinion. No, I wasn't, but I was thinking that I would probably have to stagger them out anyways. Maybe that was not good logic. In case, I think I'm going to play the land in case I'm going to cast Brainstorm in response to a therapy or something like that. If they don't have a land, like... Alright, nice. Okay. They can't have a land? Why not? How many turns have passed since I saw their hand, though? Right? Guess I'm supposed to Brainstorm first. Yeah. They could have had a land, they just didn't. Whatever. Alright. We're up game 1 versus Dredge, which is not what I would have suspected to happen. This all seems kind of mopey, but Thing Nice is actually pretty good versus them, I think, so it's kind of nice. I feel like Bloodghast is awful. I feel like white-green land Chantress. I feel like I can shave 1 Scour. Thoughtseize seems better than Therapy. Yo, Caminos, thanks for the first time sub. Let's get some Jarvis claps for Caminos. And also, let me know if I should open a chest in your honor. Jarvis flap. I actually might cut a Scour instead of another Therapy, actually, but thinking about it, you like AC, just not in this deck? What is AC? Do you mean AK? I'll leave one more Scour in. Yeah, it's not great after turn 1. Yo, Pterodax, thanks for the follow. Oh my gosh. Do I keep, like... I don't even know. Like, it seems like the sand doesn't do anything, but... Yes, you would keep. Alright, I'm gonna try it, but I could definitely see this being wrong. I do see a lot of cards. It has, like, approximately 7 looks at a surgical. Yeah, approximately 5 looks at it. Yeah, I don't understand the AK in the sideboard either, Carlos Jones. This is like kind of what happens when someone just sends you a list from SCG and like you don't really know what the person was thinking. They're therapying themselves. That's true. We haven't played against a Tundra deck. Not sure how many of those are left. Oh, wow. This is close to the nuts for their 5-card hand. Obviously not the actual nuts, but it's close to it. Wish I could Cabal Therapy Cephalid Coliseum, but I can't. Yeah, I need to find Surgical. They're not Surgical. Those are not Surgical. This might get ugly. Ooh, our opponent has Leyline in their sideboard, which is very good versus me. And they have a Stinkweed Imp too. Did they miss? They missed. Yeah. So now, if I hit a Surgical, I think I'm just going to Surgical Icarid instead of... Whoa, they didn't discard the Stinkweed Imp? That's unusual. Looking for Surgical still. Will Thing in the Ice be good enough by this point? Feels like the answer is no. Because they're going to like tear me apart next turn probably. Probably get blue-black. Come on, Surgical. Yikes. Alright, probably dead now, but that's okay. Yeah, how's that look about it? Probably going to game 3 versus Dredge, at least on the play. So my discard's a little bit better, so I think I'm gonna have all of it in on the play. Just to try to take their enablers. I think Entomb getting Journey is not anywhere near good enough. Okay, is it actually too late? We can do that. I think I am going to. Sub GW Hollow. I'm gonna start off by doing this just to see if I hit more Phoenixes. I did not really. What happens if I surgical Ichrid versus Bridge from below? No, not really. I don't see what therapying really does. I mean, I can still do that, right? I don't even remember what's in their hand right now, even though I should have been. I think it's a Grave Troll and a Stinkweed Imp. What have I cast? Scour, Scour. No, but I can just cast a Therapy and cast a Surgical because I still have a land drop. I guess I'll name Bridge from below. Alright, now I'm going to attack, see what happens. If they want to convert their Narcomoeba into a 2/2, I'm okay with that. Don't think this really gets... Well, I mean, I'm kind of screwed, is the reality of it, but... I feel like attacking is correct. Actually, maybe it wasn't. Actually, maybe... This was not good. Yeah, actually, I should have just therapied, cleared out the bridge, not attacked, and surgical Ichrid, I think. But... I'm gonna do it now because I really don't want so they have 3 narcs left. They have max ley line. Alright, this is all fine. Well, it's not fine, but my hand is like 3 lands. Did they not dredge? Okay, okay. Kind of doing it. Kind of. Yeah. Wonder why my opponent's not dredging Thug. Can someone explain this? I really don't understand what's going on whatsoever. Interesting. Get that one. Get that one. I guess I'll get a looting too. No, because if my opponent's smart, they can just start drawing lands and start casting their creatures. Which is, like, also not great. I did not flashback. I think I only wanted to use the front half. I'm going to save the other half for, you know, whatever. A rainy day, I guess. If I'd used the other half... Okay, this is actually pretty good, too. I'm going to just trade 1 for 1. If I used the other half, it would have brought back the Phoenix, but I just don't think it's worth it. Like, now, they're actually dominated, I think, by a fairly wide margin. Because I can just trade my Phoenix for a zombie. I'm very happy with that exchange right now. Considering I think the only thing that actually matters is my life total. Okay. I guess. I brainstorm Inquisition. And take their Narcomoeba. I guess the force isn't very good anymore. Yo, JW Hollow, it's Mana Traders. Come on. Come on. Don't be hating. Also, they can't cast Stinkweed. They're at 2. I thought about that, Cliffy. Sure is hard to cast a 3 mana card when you're at 2 with 2 Pain Lands. I didn't say it. Alright, we got the 3-2 with this deck. Manahaters.com in this chat. Alright. Few things I need to do. I need to get the other deck. One sec. I guess first I have to return this deck that I have. One bit, you don't have to play this deck on a weekly. I think 3 and 2 is above average for this deck. Alright, this is 1 chest. Stormkirk Noble, Nemesis of Reason, 5 play points. Alright, I have to rebuild the other deck and then request it. So give me a few secs. Now's a good time to ask questions if you have any. Alright, so that chest was for, let's see, who subbed first? Negator 77 is, would you consider me that person? That was Cyrus's chest with a Nemesis Reason of Stormkirk Noble. The second chest is the Haunt of Hightower, Mind Shatter and 5 play points for Kanaksai. Yep, it's a buy a box promo on Arena. I know because I've opened enough packs to see that as well. That was the Kanaksai. And Caminos. Alright, what does the Caminos just have? Retribution of the Ancients and Ward of Bones and 5 play points. Yeah, it's the paper one as well. In fact, speaking of that, anyone want some Haunt of High Towers IRL? Just saying. What was it? Retribution of the Ancients. Ward of Bones. Is it a brag when I just spent money on boxes? Just got some mail. Promo light up this stage, eh? Alright. I also need to change the Cardboard Live extension real quick. But we will be playing some enchant lands. Feast your eyes on this beauty. Or something. I don't know how you exactly want to put it. Did the thing update? Why would she be proud of it? Did Cardboard Live update? Sorry, that's the question. Enchantress? Ooh, that's a nice one. But there are no actual Enchantress effects? Oh, this should be Drop of Honey. That's right. I forgot to change that. One sec. Let's do some surgery real quick. So IRL, like, sure, the price is staggeringly different, that you should just do whichever one you think is, like, fine. Because there are more green sources than white sources in this deck, I think. Oh, I guess it's Forest versus Caracas, but Forest is fetchable. And Tranquil Thicket, so you have one more green source. Well, there's a Caracas to balance out the Forest. But you also have Tranquil Thicket, so the answer is I think that one is correct. I'm gonna get 2 Drop of Honey real quick. rent them, then change the cardboard alive deck list. Then we'll be good to go. Delete. Honey. Now I'm going to update it real quick and wait for mana traders to trade me those real quick. And then we will be ready to play some more Magic. Can someone tell me if it updated again? Yes. This deck is nice. It's fine.